some video game. Excuse me. You ready to do some Mega Man X? It's the month of M. We need to do some Mega Man. It's time. It's time for some Mega Man. Let's get the game music going. Let's get upstairs. We'll talk about it. 1 second. All right, let's see how all of that sound is. I'm not sure how anything is.
Random sound effect. Watch your ears.
I love you, Dad, and all those money shots.
That's probably pretty good. Let's turn on the actual game proper. Looking at the levels, that probably seems okay. Let me know, Kitty. Let me know how the beeps and boops and bops are doing. I don't think there's any option to make like the music, and yeah, no, I can't change any of the music settings, but that's fine. It's an SNES game from the wild and wacky year of, it's not going to tell us. I'm almost 100% sure it's 1993. So this is the intro to the game. Let me get this back here. So basically, I'm going to tell you the story of Mega Man as we're going through this little intro level. So Mega Man was a robot that was created by Dr. Wily, or excuse me, Dr. Light. And Dr. Light was like, wow, this robot's so super cool. It's going to be able to think, it's going to be able to reason, and be basically a little demigod upon itself. And if this little guy that I created, excuse me, I gotta make this actually, I'm just gonna put it up here. There we go. So if this little guy that I created ends up like breaking the rules of robotics, if he ends up like screwing things up, he would basically be an unstoppable killing machine. So Dr. Light was like, all right, look, I don't know how to debug this guy to make him less possibly going to kill me in the future, or humanity. And I'm pretty old, so I'm going to throw him, I'm going to throw X, the Mega Soldier, into a like cryopod, and somebody in the future can deal with this shit, because I'm too old and I'm going to die. That's what Dr. Light was saying. And everything was cool for like 100 years. And Mega Man X, he stayed in stasis for 100 years. Meanwhile, 100 years later, a guy named Dr. Kane was on an archaeologist expedition to look up like botany or some dumb horse shit like that. And he was like looking around, and he ended up finding the X cryopod. And he was like, "Holy shit! This is like a robot man. This is like a bicentennial man." And he took the robot out of the pod, and was like, "Well, that's pretty cool. Dr. Light left all these instructions on how this robot works. Let's just make a whole bunch more robots, just like this guy, and it's gonna be fine." And that's exactly what happened. They made a bunch of robots called, what do they call them? Reploids. Turns out, funny fact, the Reploids ended up going rogue. They ended up being bad robots. They ended up being bad bots. So they ended up becoming what were called Mavericks. Dr. Kane was like, hey, I am going to make a robot peacekeeping force called the Maverick Hunters, headed up by like this really cool robot called Dr. Sigma, or not a Dr. Sigma, just called Sigma. He was the Reploid called Sigma. Also, a few other Maverick Hunters were X and Zero, who we're going to see in a few minutes. and Vile, who we're about to see right the fuck now. This is Vile. Everyone say hi, Vile. So Vile is kind of a hard fight that you can't win. There's no beating Vile. I think you can actually lose to Vile. Like, you can, like, die to him on purpose, but this is a scripted fight. You have to lose. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? And just when X is about to die, it's Zero! Yay! That wasn't the right button. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you've not reached full power yet. If you use all of the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. So yeah, a little bit of spoilers there. Sigma ends up going rogue himself, and he ends up taking the 8 robot masters, the Mavericks. They all went with Sigma. So now our job is to go hunt down the Mavericks. Hunt down the Mavericks. Find Vile and stop Sigma. Those are the goals of X right now. And the first level we're going to do that is Chill Penguin, which I gotta say, all of the music in this game, bangers. I really do like all of the music in this game. I need this off of my screen. Thank you. Perfect. What am I looking at? Rubbing this and calling her a good girl while she processes information for me. Is the legend still continuing? The legend is that's the story. We have reached the present in which X is fighting against Sigma, and fighting against the evil robot masters. So the 8 Maverick fighters that were, seduced by Sigma, the first of them is going to be Chill Penguin. How are you, Kitty? I've never really considered myself a fantastic Mega Man player. I played a lot when I was younger. This was one of the games that we had when we were younger. You want to see Roar TV? It's down there. I think that was Circus that was playing there. So you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. So this is Dr. Light. This is him from the this is him leaving a diary message from the past. I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life, and I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you're destined to fight. Though I thought the world might need a new champion. This is a dark channel, yeah. I feel annoyed. I've left capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. So this is one of 2 reasons. Hi, Phalanoid. This is one of 2 reasons why you start with Chill Penguin. Because Chill Penguin gives you the dash boots. And it's kind of silly not to almost instantly dashed into a pit. Gotta say, the dash is in kind of an inconvenient button placement. It's on the A. It's on the A button on the SNES controller. All of the Robot Masters, all of the Mavericks have different weaknesses. And one of the reasons that we do Chill Penguin first is because he does not have he does have a weakness, but his weakness is a flame mammoth, which we're not doing till way later. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, X. There we go. I don't know how to get out of this stupid armor. I think I got a double jump. I've played Mega Man X a bunch when I was younger. Ow. I played Mega Man X a lot when I was young, but I haven't played it in quite a while. I don't plan on needing necessarily any sort of mulligan mode per se. I'm not counting it out, but I do have infinite lives just for the sake of entertainment. Like, Mega Man is the kind of game where lives don't. The only reason you need the life system is just to be annoying. Like, there's no real reason for the life system other than to be irritating, or if you're in an arcade, to get kids to continue to spend money. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. To get kids to continue to spend money on arcade games. It's like, that's really the only reason for the life system. I don't know if I've ever actually fought Chill Penguin, or whatever his name is, with his actual weakness, which is the fire. And you know, I was about to say something. I'm not going to anymore because it would make me. I was about to say, this seems a lot easier than it was when I was younger, and then I instantly died. What did I play this on? This is on the Super Nintendo, baby. It has been re-released many, many times, but this was on the Super Nintendo. There's actually a version on the Switch. You think Mega Man 01 doesn't have an extra life? Die once, reload your file. That sounds miserable. I'm not much. I'm an old man, and I don't really like the idea of being stuck in video games forever anymore. I think there is some enjoyment to having some form of difficulty in video games. But sometimes, you know, not this time. Not this time. You thought. No! I think I mentioned this already, but I don't necessarily consider myself an amazing Mega Man player. I think we got him, though. I think we got him, though. Thank you. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna be embarrassed if I get killed by Chill Penguin. I know I haven't played this in years, but it would be embarrassing nonetheless. Well, hi Radius, how you doing? Like, typically on these older games, I'll do some form of mulligan, like if I die halfway through the level. We don't want to sit here and watch this for a million years. What am I doing next? I'm looking at my paper. I planned this out. We're gonna do Storm Eagle next. We're gonna do Storm Eagle next because this one has some upgrades. It's been so long since I played this game. I think Mega Man X is not a particularly difficult game overall, but it's definitely got its moments. Okay, so I need to dash from up here. Please don't. Just absolutely the most rude thing in the world. No! Shit. That was the worst dash. I'm sure I ruled back in the day. I think you're sweet. I think I was okay. Damn it! I think I'll give it one. Am I going to lose all my health trying to get this stupid, what essentially amounts to a heart piece? How do I... That's how we do it! That's how we do it! Yeah! It wasn't worth it! That said, you have to get all of the upgrades if you want to get the special Hadouken. Our next is we need to keep going, basically. We need to continue along the level, and there is a platform that I need to stand on, and it rises up, and that will take us to our next upgrade. How are you guys? How was your, what day is today? How was your Sunday? Was it everything you hoped it would be? So this should come up. And this leads us to our first E-Tank. I really want some health. Can I just... I can't. I was going to use the E-Tank, but I cannot, in fact. What's funny is I've played Mmmmman X a bunch. Never once... Actually, I take that back. I think I have played, like, I rented it. But for the most part, never once played X2, or most of the other X games. And by that I mean any of them. I played a bunch of the original Mega Man. I think nowadays, X has gotten weird, right? I kind of feel like they've switched genres entirely. Like everybody sort of has swords now. I don't know. Excuse me 1 second. That was worth a 1-up? Get out of here. I'm gonna die trying to get back up. I thought that was the next upgrade. I've got to go through like fire doors like that. Through little fire things. So 90 cents. You could be right. that sounds exactly like something Nintendo would do. I'm not sure if I can reach that. I'm not actually sure I can reach that. Can I? Oh, I can. I can dash off the wall. Nice. And I'm glad I didn't skip it, because this is actually an upgrade. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break through some ceilings with a headbutt. Is that everything for this level? Yes. Yes, that's everything for this level. So now Mega Man has the headpiece upgrade, and he can blast through things with his helmet. Yeah, we'll talk about the Hadouken later, but I'm sure there is a special ability, Kitty, in this game. You know Street Fighter 2, where you're able to do like the Hadouken, where it's like a fireball that you can shoot out of your hands. There is that ability in this video game, and it is extremely convoluted in how you get it. Here's a new helmet. I just need you to just absolutely beat the shit out of it with your head. Like, just slam into the ceiling. It's fine. It's cool. You're a robot. You don't feel anything. So what Voyager episode is this? Is Is this the Beowulf episode? I think it is. Down there on Roar TV. Okay, I think I might as well just die to Storm Eagle. Actually, maybe we could beat him. I somehow doubt it, but it's possible. Now he's gonna dash. Let's at least learn his patterns. I think when I was a kid, I had this tendency to just not really pay attention to the patterns. And I just sort of did whatever felt cool. Like, whatever moves felt like they would do damage. And it never really occurred to me, hey, maybe it's jumping in a consistent pattern, dumbass. Like, as an adult, sure. I am glad I didn't... I'm glad I didn't fling myself off of the ship there. That would have been really embarrassing. Looks like we're going to Flame Mammoth next. Flame Mammoth might be awkward because that one requires some actual fancy footwork. Flame Mammoth is this one. So the fun thing about Mega Man X is that when you do certain things in some levels, it changes things in later levels. So because we did Chill Penguin first, Flame Mammoth stage is completely covered in ice, which makes it nice because you can just sort of ignore this, like some of these annoying enemy sections, and just sort of run along the bottom. Trying to see, where is that special upgrade? I think it's coming up. Yeah, there it is. So this is where the problem is. I'm going to need to do... Well, that was way easier than I thought. I'm certain I've spent 10 minutes on that part before. Holy shit. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. You have to do a relatively, I don't want to say frame perfect because that's not correct, but it's very, very, the timing is very tight on that one to be able to jump up here. But it doesn't matter because we did it first try-ish.
Do it. Do it.
Even in X7, they still go impossible. It's just an ancient machine, even though his kill count is like 3 digits. Yeah, I'm just... As much as I've played Mega Man X, this is like the first time I'm actually paying attention to the story. Like, I just sort of... When I was a kid, I just sort of played it, and I'm like, haha, I like playing video games where the robots beat each other up. And I'm like... there's some interesting lore here. So... The whole Sigma and everything, all like the bounty hunter stuff, that's all relatively brand new, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it at the time. Now, somewhere over here to the left. Yeah, that's what I thought. Energy tank over here. Anything else in this level? No. No, that's it. Yeah, why do they keep underestimating X? Like, he's proven that he should at least be respected at the same level as Zero. He might not be as powerful as Zero, maybe not yet, but he's proven to be much more capable. I mean, you know, God bless. In maybe, what, 45 minutes, we're going to see what's going to happen to our old buddy Zero. But that's for a future state. Almost just died there. Gotta be careful. So apparently there's a mod, a hack that turns the game a little I don't want to say turns. It makes the game a little less laggy. It turns down the slowdown. I tried to do it like 3 or 4 times, and every single time I tried the mod, it just bricked the ROM. So I don't know what's going on with that mod creator. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe some wild stuff is happening, but that mod was not to be. So we'll just have to deal with some slowdown, unfortunately. Oh well, that's part of the game. So this is the first boss in which we are going to use his weakness. We're going to switch to ice. You know, ice doesn't even do that much. I guess I should try and power it up. I don't know if powering it up even did that, like, help that much. It's not. I'm just gonna hit him. He's a big bitch. Nope. I saw the Play as Zero mod. I saw there's actually like several different mods on romhacking.net and where you can play as Zero. Apparently, it is a wildly desired project. Let's try the storm. This guy. I think Storm Thunder is actually better for this boss. I should have just done this one. Yeah, the sword thing. I know that they changed the mechanics of the game, and I thought, you know, if I'm gonna play Mega Man X, I might as well play Mega Man X. It does sound like a fun mod, but I should probably at least replay the game in its entirety first. I seem to be going back to Chill Penguin stage. Is what the I watched a video on how you should optimally do this video game, and now it's sending me back to Chill Penguin stage because I need to come back here to get a heart piece. Fortunately, it's way quicker because you can just dash through a lot of it. And by that I mean you can lose half your health because you're stupid. Don't do that. Let's actually try and kill the enemies. So up here there's a place that we passed earlier. That we couldn't get into before. Now that we have now that we have the mammoth, we're able to do it. Now I wonder. I've heard mixed reviews on people who have played Mega Man X. Like, I don't think Mega Man X is that difficult of a game, but I've heard people say there's a guy who reviews SNES games a lot. SNES Drunk, I think his name is, who like did a hardest games on the SNES, and I think like one of the top games he put in was, you know, Sigma from from Mega Man X. And it's like, bro, come on. I'm losing half my health to stupid birds on Chill Penguin stage, and even I don't think Sigma's that difficult. That guy was, how the kids say, wilding. I think, honestly, I think he's a great, I think he has some great videos. But absolutely wild opinion. How do I jump like that? I need to. There we go. Excellent. So now that I blew that up, I'm able to escape. Yeah, I think his videos are amazing. Well, amazing strong. I think his videos are very fun, but yeah, it's not that hard. Next, we're going to Boomer Kawanger. And Boomer Kawanger looks like it's just a heart tank in this level. forget how much I really like this game. I think the Mega Man games on the NES, I don't know. This might be a strong statement, but I feel like a lot of times they're just hard for the sake of being hard. Could you piss off? Okay. What I say to that. I have a tendency not to use any of my special abilities inside the levels because I have that, you know, that tendency in like RPGs where you don't use any of your elixirs because you're worried you might need them. I have that tendency. That said, I don't want to get hit by that guy again. Really? Okay. They had no idea what Kuwanger is. Yeah, I'm not sure what a Kuwanger is either. I was gonna say something, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know what a Kuwanger is either, to be fair. Did Capcom of Japan? Oops. Not what I meant to do. I hate that the dash is on that button. Could you piss off, enemy? The enemy's doing so much damage. Stag beetle, boomerang beetle, gotcha. So I could sort of see why they had some confusion there, because all of the other creatures so far have been literally that, like creatures. And Boomer Kuwanger, God bless him, I don't know if he really looks like a beetle, especially if you didn't know that. Damn it, I needed that. I really could have liked that health. I would like all of the health that's just dropping. Would be super cool. Just some dude with a Viking helmet. Yeah, exactly. He's just a guy. He's just some guy. Nope. Nope. I want. Can I not use? Oh, I gotta. Oh, never mind. As you might expect, I don't really use sub-tanks either for the same reason. It's like you got. God forbid I don't have 4 sub-tanks on Boomer Kuwanger, or I'll never be prepared for the boss. Okay, the heart piece is coming up. Slowdown on this is so wild. It's like you didn't really experience a ton of slowdown on the NES, not like on the NES, but in this game they definitely got a bit. I don't think they used the super effects chip for this, did they? Like, this wasn't required for that. Okay, so there's that. There's 2 ways to get that heart piece. You can either come back through the level with the Boomer Kuwanger, or you can do this. Beautiful. So if you actually know where these things are, they aren't actually all that difficult to get, which is nice. NES doesn't slow down, it flickers. That's true. That's very true. I forgot about the flickering. Pearls? Nope. Oh, there's the Matrix for you, kitty. Didn't we just look at a pearl last night? Shit! Didn't we just look at a pearl last night? I don't know if I'm going to survive this room. Damn it! Fair enough. Okay, this is just gonna put me... Really? You're gonna put me all the way back here? Oh, you make me want to use a mulligan. Nope. We'll play fair. We'll play fair. That sucks. all the way at the base of the tower is so rough. And I'm going to complain about it a little more. Maybe that will change things. Gotta Kwang the boomers. The boomer is being very mean to me right now. But, you know, what else is new, right? Come on. Oh, never mind. So now that we have all the health back, maybe we can do this area a bit more intelligently. In the early renditions of the month of M, I had a lot more Mega Man on the calendar. I wisely chickened out on that idea. Mega Man's the game I can stomach periodically. I like Mega Man. I like the series. I don't like where it's gone, but you know what? I haven't really given it a fair shake, so what do I know? Maybe the new Mega Man games are just fantastic. Hi, Captain Hook. Good channel. What are you weak to? Just weak to the X-Buster. Are you sure? Is that all? Well, he's not weak to that. So let's trust the paper and actually try the X-Buster. Okay, this guy sucks. Alright, how do we do this? We're going to try this again. Apparently the X-Buster is best for him, but I'm going to try other stuff too. I don't think fire is the best. I think on this level we're going to prove that fire is not the best option here, okay? Good to know. What is this channel? Is this channel broken? Bye. Alright, next, what do we got? Let's try ice. Ooh, that was nice. I think I should just trust the paper and just use the stupid Mega Buster on him. I wanted to try the weapons I had. I don't know what the powered up this is. Oh, that might do some damage. Let's try just the Mega Blaster right now. Which I probably should have charged up on my way in. Damn it. Easily the hardest boss we've had so far. Which is funny because I don't think he's supposed to be a particularly difficult boss. I just need to be patient more than anything. Like, he's not particularly difficult, he's just annoying. And I cannot let him get those horns into me. That does a lot of damage. Like, touching the boss tends to do some of the most damage. Could you stop? It'd be really cool if you stopped doing that. See, that's the thing about having, like, a finite amount of lives. Let's assume that Boomer Kuwanger had just spent all of my lives. Then we would have had to go through that whole stupid level all over again, which I understand is a balance thing, and it makes the game actually have some replay value, I guess, because it makes you play the game a bunch of times. But doesn't that suck? Isn't that terrible? Does that make you want to play the game? Who wants to go back in and replay the game like 6 times? Alright, next is Spark Mandrill. And because... what is Spark... oh, I think it's because we did the Eagle that Spark Mandrill's plane crashed. Just to hand over your controller to your friend. Yeah, you're supposed to do it in turns. Me and my brother played this, but I don't think we took turns. I don't think we did. Maybe we did. I don't remember. I'll have to ask him. All I remember is this is one of the early games that we got for the Super Nintendo, probably before we got things like Final Fantasy VI. Where's the first upgrade here? Use the Boomer Kuwanger. Dash wall jump required. There's an upgrade over here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, it's a little finicky of how the thing actually... Come on. Come on. Hey, there it goes. That's the most finicky thing in the world. Next one, I need the dash jump at some point. It's not really specific on where said point is, but I need the dash jump at some point. So because I knocked down this guy's stupid plane, apparently, that's why the power is going out. It's because the Eagle killing him first affects this stage. Also, those things are instant kills, so I need to be careful about them. Actually, they're not instant kills. I was wrong. We learned something today. So where is this last heart piece? I really don't want to have to come back. This mini boss too, I think, is affected by the stage being different. I think he's a lot harder if you do like this boss first. Look at that slowdown. Ooh boy. Do it. Do it. Lilo really wants to do it today. Die. Thank you, Jesus. On his last day before retirement. That sounds like a him problem. If you spend your time shooting at X, you're gonna get the blaster. Killing it? Thank you, baby. You're a sweetheart. It's going to get hit by every robot in the stage. I think that's how this game should be played. Also, I was assuming that as soon as I turned on the infinite lives that it would just give me lives everywhere, and I appreciate that the game hasn't done that. Well, I think... Here it is. Okay. There we go. You have to do like a really awkward jump off the wall for that one. I don't know if there's an easier way to do that, but that's how the guide said, the guide person said I should do it. God, I love Mega Man X. What a great game this is. I think Mega Man X is the perfect game of not cool. Of not like crazy skill needed, just a little bit of trolliness, just a little bit of what the hell is that? I think Mega Man X is just one of the stellar games of the system. Now it's definitely got its flaws, like all games do, but man, it's good. What do I need to use for you? He is weak to ice. Oh, the episode of Bluey is called Ghost Blanket. Ghost Blanket, such a stupid episode. Fortunately, Spark Mandrill you can pretty much just cheese. Because he gets frozen by the because he gets frozen by the ice. Yeah, bye. He is so much easier than Boomer Kuwanger. If he's ice, then Mammoth can't be ice too. What is Mammoth weak to? It said ice. I think Mammoth is supposed to be weak to. He's like supposed to be weak to ice, but I think he's really weak to thunder, or the Storm Eagle. Like that one does major damage on him. Spark Mandrill, we got the Boomerang Cutter, we got the Heart Tank. Next is Armored Armadillo. Armored Armadillo is a fun stage. Armored Armadillo is where all the stupid gimmick shit happens. It doesn't happen yet. I think Armored Armadillo might be my favorite stage, just because it's so stupid. There's so much dumb stuff that happens in this stage. Like this, if there is a gimmick level, I think this would be the one. Okay, so the first heart is over here. Or no, this first sub-tank. Is that all 4 sub-tanks? Yes, okay, so that's all 4 sub-tanks. I didn't know enemies spawned in here. Interesting. Who had the worst? Who has the worst Maverick? Like who? I think they're all pretty good. I don't know. Chill Penguin's pretty bad. Chill Penguin had, you know, weak to the Mega Buster. Just not very good. At least the Armadillo. At least he's got a shield. Trying to stalk the E-tanks a little bit. So I don't think, so if you're unaware of what the E-tanks do, that sound you just heard, I'm pretty sure was an E-tank filling up. Yep. So E-tanks are basically, I want that. E-tanks are basically health upgrades that you can use whenever you need to, and they refill whenever you fill up your health, and you already have the health. Dung Beetle and Sea Sponge boss. I don't know how silly the bosses get in the future X games. Isn't there an ostrich in one of them? Being the ostrich boss might be silly. Okay, so this one I need to kill fast. Thank you. Could you not? I think that might be the last heart tank. So that was the first one. That's the second one. Sorry, I'm on my second page now. Use Fire Wave. Okay. He is weak to electric. It's electric. Yeah, so what would I shouldn't have done that. See if we can respawn that. I don't need health that badly. Thank you. I gotta say, the bats love giving health. Is there anything up here? There is not. Tornado Tunyon? That's not a real thing. That can't possibly be a real thing. Tornado Ton. I will be damned. Tornado Tunyon. That thing sucks. Yep, that's pretty bad. I need electric. Who is that character, Kitty? On who is that character on Punky Brewster? It's not the neighbor. I don't recognize that adult. Fun boss. To be fair, there's probably... God, how many robot masters are there? So many? That's a bad count. So next, we need to go to Launch Octopus, which I think is the last of the robot masters. No, it's not. Launch Octopus, and then Sting Chameleon. She cried because her husband is dead. How'd Punky get involved in this? Punky kill her husband? I don't remember that episode. I don't remember Punky killing this woman's husband. Or was this just in the 80s and everybody was just being friendly to every neighbor they knew? Rewatch it? No, I don't think I don't really have time. I have so many movies to watch. I watched a Studio Ghibli today. I watched when Marnie was there. It wasn't great. It was okay. It was not the strongest of the Ghiblis. But it was interesting. Okay, this is not working. I kind of thought that was doing some major damage. I don't think it was. So this is the prerequisite underwater level. Pretty much every Mega Man has an underwater level because game designers think it's fun to have levels that give you wonky jumping. I think just powered up M Blaster might be the best for this mini boss. I'm having terrible difficulties avoiding all of its attacks, but at least it's dead. That's the important thing. Now somewhere there is... Yeah, that's what I thought. So up in this area there are whirlpools, and you need to jump up to the top because up there is our next goal. See those little bombs that are falling? We need to come up here to the top and fight this little ship. Now you would be good with... There you go. I knew there were some enemies in this level that were, susceptible to Storm Tornado. Over here, here's another little mini boss who I think also is... Yeah, that's what I thought. That guy does not like Storm Tornado at all. Okay, so is that our last health upgrade? I thought we were done with health upgrades. Words are hard. We have all the sub-tanks. Is that the only thing here? Yes, okay. And it seems like this guy is weak to Rolling Shield. So Armadillo is going to come in handy. What is that? What is this noise? Oh, another one? I didn't realize there was two. Look at that slowdown. God, it does not like the underwater levels. Spoilers, no one does. No one likes the underwater levels. The bane of video games. Also, there's a tulip ending screen. I think this is the rolling shield. Here we go. There was once a challenge on Something Awful to beat this guy without using a it was like in a challenge thread, and the whole challenge was beat Storm Octopus, and everybody was like, "That's what? That's the whole challenge?" And I'm like, I wouldn't say he's easy per se, but I wouldn't say just beating him is considered an actual video game challenge. This guy's kicking my ass. What's happening here? He's just straight up kicking my face in. Unfortunately, now I'm out of that. That doesn't really do a lot of damage. You can't really spam anything with this guy, with any of these bosses, unfortunately. This guy's hard. I'm gonna have to end up killing him with the Mega Buster. I'm gonna run out of all my... Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him with just the Mega Buster. Like, fire is no good down here. Maybe ice? At least ice takes care of his little missiles. I just need to use the Mega Shot. That's going to be my most consistent damage. It's really his little fish that do the most damage. His little fish and his little missiles. Just really more annoying of a boss than anything else. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm finally starting to get the hang of him. Thank God. It might have been the first time we'd actually gotten a proper game over if I hadn't had the cheat on. I'm not sure. Maybe not. It's because we haven't really used up that many lives. Also, this red wall channel. Not anywhere, not substantially different than any North Korean cartoon that pops up on Roar TV. Who's next? Sting Chameleon. This is the last of the actual robot Maverick bosses before we move into the next stage of the game, but there's a little bit of cleanup we have to do before we do that. Sting Chameleon is a chameleon. We need to reach and block hearts for the heart tank, which I think I know where that is. I think this level itself, not a huge fan of like all the bugs in this level. I want that. I want that. No, damn it. I'm not a huge fan of the swampiness of this level. Just a lot of bugs, a lot of problems. So down here, let me break this. I want to break this, and yeah, here we go. So if I... Fuck you! How do I do this? Can I do this from here? Okay. I'll play by the rules. I just want to see how it was done. I want to make sure I can do it before I wasted another attempt. I have a feeling based on how long we have left, I'm not sure. We might be done early. We'll see. Oh, puppy love. I do need to put puppy love onto the schedule so we can actually watch that. I already... Did I already get it? Oh, I already got it. I already got it, so it counts as still, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I guess, I don't know why I didn't think that first time actually counted. So this guy, what is Storm Chameleon weak to? It doesn't say. I think he's weak to Electric Spark or Homing Torpedo, whatever. Let's use Storm Tornado on this guy. So this guy is sort of a weird anomaly. He doesn't have a health bar. I think he's a mini boss. particularly difficult. And I'm not even sure wasting all the Storm Tornado is worthwhile, especially since I don't even know if that's what the boss's his weakness is. I like Storm Tornado in this guy because it seems to hit him a bunch of times, which is nice. Yeah, there we go. Now he starts to get some, once he starts smoking, you know he's having some issues. Oh, come on. You didn't do... That's the first time you've pulled yourself. Hyper rude. I guess I'll just use Mega Buster for the rest. I just don't know why they put the dash on the A button. Seems like a terrible place for it. Long time no see. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. So we're going to take half as much damage now, which is really just the bee's knees. I'm not going to lie. That's actually fantastic. So I think that's every upgrade. Let me out. I'm pretty sure that's every single upgrade, every single sub-tank. I forgot that was an enemy. There's only one more upgrade we need to get, but we can't get it yet. There we go. I just think all of the level design is fantastic in this. The level design in the first couple of Mega Mans, and by that I mean possibly like the first 6, felt very, very linear. Gotta move from left to right. Gotta go this way. There's going to be a boss here. It was very much the same. And it's not like Mega Man's changed dramatically. That's still what to expect when you're playing Mega Man, but I feel like there's a lot more possibility in Mega Man X and beyond. Like this, it doesn't always have to be, hey, you start over here and you move over here, and that's the whole game. With this, there's different options and different, you know, side paths you can go down. I think it's just fantastic. Like, on my list of, like, non-RPGs, I gotta think, what is the best non-RPG for the Super Nintendo? I have a hard time not saying this. Like, Super Mario World is really good. Can't forget about Wild Snake. Wild Snake's fantastic. Let's jump out of here. Also, it's up and jump to get out of the, robot mechs. This channel sucks. I believe it is electric that this guy needs. I do like the character design on the chameleon. Oops. I don't think that's it. Maybe the homing torpedo. I don't think that's it either. Is it the... Maybe the cutter? I mean, it's doing okay damage, but not like weakness damage. Let's see. I think it is the cutter. Which sucks because the cutter is just a terrible weapon to use. Super annoying. Because it's not consistent on which way you need to use it. Also, not the hardest boss, but might be the most annoying. It's between this one and Boomer Kuwanger. Thank you. Good lord. Oh, this is a good channel. Good Three Caballeros channel. Alright, I think we're going to get a little cutscene here. Because we've beaten all the Robot Masters, and we're going to get to talk to Zero, leader of the Maverick Hunters. As a terrible channel, it's a great channel. Nothing's happening. It's beautiful. Some channels can be scenic. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Big nuts on the screen as soon as Sigma appears. So the only thing we have left to do is go right back into Armadillo stage, because we have to do something really stupid. We've got to do something really, really dumb, but that's at the end of the stage. What we need to do is kill these enemies, because we need to charge up the E-Tank. Not that it really matters. We're not going to need that many E-Tanks for the last few stages, I'm pretty sure. It is nice to have, though. Really, the only channels that I think are, you know, quote-unquote terrible are the ones that are flashing, the ones that are completely dark, the ones that are full of credits, and a lot of the times the ones that will transition to black. One second. There we go. And what else? And ones that transition too soon before, like, you know, the ones that will switch right before the end of a GIF, because those are just too jagged cuts for me and I don't like it. Okay, can you enemies get out of here? These are pissing me off. Also, the Armadillo stage has the completely wacky minecart sections, which I think is just adorable. You don't actually have to use the fire ability here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you're fast enough, you can kill it before it gets to the heart piece. But we already got that heart piece, so it's all good. So I think this is where the stupid shit happens, right? Yeah, here it is. So, we have all of the upgrades, we have all of the weapons. We have all of the sub-tanks. Can I get up there? Can I still dash up there? I can't. Haha! Get fucked! Alright, I don't know if that actually counts. But you have to get to that point of the level, and then you need to die. You have to go, you have to get the shit. Yeah, you got to get the thing at the top of the level, and then you need to fling yourself into the pit. And you need to do that 5 times. This, it was said before that it feels like something that you would only know if you were part of the Nintendo channel, like the Nintendo Channel Cool Kids Club. Like, I had Nintendo Power, and I'm pretty sure I knew about this only because of Nintendo Power. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the payoff is worth it. Maybe because I don't particularly find myself good at doing Hadoukens, but I don't think the payoff is worth it for all of the effort it takes. That said, I feel bad not I feel like if I don't get it, then are you really, 100%ing the game? Are you really playing the game properly? I sure hope I have all of the stuff. I followed the guide, so I should have every single item and thing that I need. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a real way of knowing whether or not you're doing it right. Which is another thing that's wild, that it doesn't indicate anything that this is actually a secret. But I guess that's the point of a secret. Hey, there it is! Hey, Professor X, you're wearing a stupid judo thing. I give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please. So this is the Hadouken. The Hadouken is a special ability you can use to one-shot anything in the game. Okay, it's really not actually that hard. So to do it, you gotta do like a bottom down to like a down, diagonal, and left or right, depending on which way you're facing. And you have to be at 100% health. That's pretty much the thick and thin of it. So backtrack 20 minutes of a dungeon to open a chest of a potion which you don't 100% don't need. I have a hard time skipping chests. If I'm going through a place and I know that there's a chest, I'm like, even if I know I don't need it, I'm like, it feels bad to skip it. And I know I watch speedrunners skip it all the time because obviously they don't need it, but still. What is the first thing I need? Sigma stages. Use Hadouken on the bosses. Okay, thanks. Refill sub-tanks. Okay, thanks. Shotgun ice first is the first boss. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Well, I'm really glad we're going to see him alive later. Zero is going to spend this level doing what he loves. Being alive. Isn't the point... Oh, I guess I should probably wait to talk about it. But isn't the point of Mega Man X2 sort of involving Zero? I'll wait for the poor guy to be in pieces first. It's interesting that they don't really give you a lot to go on with Zero, and they sort of expect you to have a character relationship with him. Okay. Stop. Stop, we're not doing this. Yeah, we're just not going to play that game. Thank you. Oh, I didn't really still need to be in the chameleon guys, but this actually kind of works out. Really? The one time I'm climbing a ladder is when the ability runs out. Cool. Extremely fun. I don't know what this... Oh, this is here's Vile. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Oh, I'm like... I can't do the Hadouken. Unless it refills my health, which I think it does. I can't do the Hadouken because I'm like one sliver of health away. X, do what I tell you, or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. Not unless he has a Hadouken. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. The weapons came from the boss that the bosses that your boss took over. So a spoiler, we can't we can't kill Vile. So either we spend all day doing a little song and dance with him and jumping every time he punches me, which is a little fun game, I gotta be honest, but he gets a little bored of it. So I just gotta sit here and just let him take my health down, because you can't beat Vile right now. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of pot shots at him. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Oh no! Zero sacrificed himself. Oh, that was a wet one. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So X, it's just you and me now. Let's see if I can do the Hadouken. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb. You absorb X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. No! I did the Hadouken! I did the Hadouken! It didn't work! Where's the ice? Where's the ice? I did the Hadouken, it went the wrong way! God damn it! God, Vile's gonna kick my ass. That could have been real bad. Oh no, Zero! X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. Can you handle it? Hold on.
I want Deborah Winger, Ally McGraw, and Bambi's mother to die.
That's not the right sound effect.
Can I handle it? I don't know. Can you?
Can you? Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can defeat Sigma. You're gonna have to find my parts in the next game. I am at 2 health. I'm straight up at 2 health. Yeah, just kill me. And this area is just going to be dumb. The whole laser and the bouncy area, it just gimmicks. Just gimmicks. It's honestly just easier to run past half these enemies. I don't think I'll get that power up there. One of the fun things about the SNES, if you are just out of range of an enemy spawn point and you kill them, they'll just respawn immediately. I don't think I've ever really learned how to do the jump dash before, which is exciting. Thank you. I think those shield guys are probably my least favorite enemies. Just a very boring enemy. It's like, oh, you can't attack me now because I'm invincible. It's like, okay, buddy. All right, thanks. Capcom's already offered Zero contract for 7 more sequels. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be without Zero for very long. Hey, it's Boomer Kuwanger. What is he? I don't even think we learned what he was weak to. Let's use the homing. Yeah, I think he's weak to homing. But we didn't have that when we fought him, so. I'm not sure why I didn't think to use the Hadouken, but here we are. I might have not had the health for it. But like every Mega Man game, we're gonna have to refight the Mavericks again, but it's going to be easier this time. Because we have all of their weaknesses, all of the upgrades. Come here, you. Damn it! The guy's mocking me. The amount of enemies in here is wild. Why did they put so many enemies in here? They knew it was gonna lag. Like, you'd think they know it would lag, right? Okay, so... Oh, this doesn't tell me what to use. Shotgun ice, I think. I hope not, because I already used shotgun ice. Well, that does some damage. That does enough. Oh my god. I'm not doing very well here. I think I'll just let him kill me. Just kill me, because I don't think this one's worth it. Let's try this again. Alright, so clearly ice wasn't doing the trick. How about homing? Homing is not fast enough, unfortunately. And it doesn't do hardly anything. How good is that? I think just... Ooh! How about Storm Thunder? How about Thunder Eagle, whatever the hell his name is? How about being close to him when he actually... is not working. Yeah, that's not doing it. I think just charged Mega Blaster is the best bet here. Fortunately, he's... I've never been very good at the Mario Party minigame here, of trying to decide where exactly he's going to go. And I might end up using a... container here. If we get good. Jesus, Oh, this guy sucks. I'm so bad at predicting where the spider is going to go. Case in point. Restart. Restart the level. We were so close, we might as well just start over. Maybe I just have to be fast with the dashes. And that doesn't matter where he decides to go, or she. That was dumb. I knew he was coming over. I will definitely use an E-tank if I need to this time. Like, this will be the last fight with this stupid spider. Hopefully I won't need to. Yeah, look how fast you are. Calm down. It was hard enough before. Thank you. Jesus. So if that one needed... I think I wasted my shotgun ice on Sigma. He may have been... Not Sigma, on Vile. Alright, champ. Next level. That one said shotgun ice. Next one's electric spark. I'm not even sure if this is correlating to where I am. I think the guide and I have lost cohesion. The plus side, these stupid bats are going to help me get my health back to 100%. Why didn't I try and Hadouken the spider? Am I stupid? And now I can't. Rewind. I just want to try it. No! Damn it! Alright, fair enough. Alright, so now that let's try fire on him. Like, this has to be his weakness, right? Yeah. Just gonna spawn camp him here. Nope. You thought. You thought you were getting up. Oh, here's the King's Quest V channel. I actually added the King's Quest V channels. I don't even think that one's a speed run. They didn't have a speed run for King's Quest V. And I didn't think I really wanted a speed run for King's Quest V. Could you not? Oops. That's fair enough. I'll let the game have that one. And I'm glad it did, because now I get to use that. I'm glad now I get to use this this robot mech. I can pretend I'm in a 1980s anime. Oh, there goes my robot. Could you not? Thank you. Do I care about what's up there? I'm thinking no. No way I don't make it through. Thank you. Brute force. That's how we do it. Also, it looks like we're up in Storm Eagle stage. I don't remember what Storm Eagle needed. Storm Eagle... I think we just used the Mega Blaster on him. Trying to see if like any of this is really worthwhile. I don't think so. Ooh. The Quanger actually did some damage. I'm not really respecting this boss. I'm just trying out all of the stuff on him. Maybe the chameleon. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah. Chameleon was the answer. Hi, Statue World. You gotta listen to Satnav, Dad. I mean, just normal weapons, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They really love these shield enemies. They've used them for like every single game, it feels like. And they're not fun. They never have been. Especially for like this setup. Like you can't get close enough to him. There we go. It's that timing just right. On the plus side, these stupid bats are here to refill health. They love giving health as their favorite thing in the world. Thank you. Jesus. Irritating. Alright, what do we got next? The next thing from the actual Sigma boss needs electric spark. I'm one peg away. No. Let's hang tight for just a second. I want to try the Hadouken, damn it. I went to all the effort to get the Hadouken. I want to at least give it a shot. This is not the boss to use the Hadouken, I don't think. What do I need to use on this? The electric spark. I don't think the electric spark is all that good. This might just be a Mega Blaster thing. Honestly, the powered up Mega Blaster is just as powerful as any of these stupid weapons. Damn it. I missed. You can tell when you're doing well because they start getting really cranky and speeding up. We go through this whole game and not actually Hadouken anything after getting all the effort to doing it. Super rude. I do like the idea that Sigma had all of these robot masters and decided that for his house, all he needed was the face robots. Didn't want to have, like, anything else guarding your house. Like, you could have had a robot master in this room, but like with the other stuff, I don't know. I don't know, mate. think this thing talking about his final forms is like Dog is Ice, Spark is second, and Rolling Shield is third. We are almost done. We are very close. I think we have one more section? Maybe? There's 8 Robot Masters. And there's going to be one less now. We need Electric. Hadouken! Hold on. I'm not gonna rewind. This game is easy enough. I don't need to use the stupid rewind feature of the emulator. Just because I missed the stupid... I forgot that you have to be not using a Robot Master. You have to be on the X Blaster before the Hadouken will work. And I thought of that a second too late. Here we go. It's all good. What Robot Master is this? Oh, it's you again. You needed the Hadouken. There's no way I'm gonna Hadouken this guy. Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna be able to Hadouken him. That's not it. Oh, it's the cutter. I think it's the cutter. I think that's what we established last time. And he'll just keep trying to go up into the air. Hadouken this? I can't, unfortunately. I lost health. And you have to be at full health to use it. And I was gonna rewind, and I'm like, no, that's cheating. Okay, so that is 6 down, I want to say. There's only a few more left. There's the Spark Mandrill and the Mammoth. And the octopus too, right? Or did we do the octopus? I don't remember. You needed ice, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think any of them are going to get Hadoukened. I'll try and Hadouken the final boss. That one's fairly easy to Hadouken. Few left. Here we go. So now, okay. So there's 2 of the robot bosses left. We got the octopus and the mammoth. Did you not? I'm going to fight some of these fish out here until I get some health. Maybe if I get one more health, we can Hadouken this boss. I don't know if these fish give health. Would be really rude if they didn't. Are they really not going to give me any health? Unbelievable. We really are missing 1 health again. I don't even remember what you needed. Was it lightning? I think it was X-Buster. I think that's what we came to. It's just this boss is just better using the X-Buster. This might be my least favorite boss. It's got the water mechanic. It's got so many different things you got to keep track of with it when he starts throwing out enemies. Although, honestly, he's not that bad. I guess he's not that bad. I'm just whining. I thought we might be early, but I think we might be right on time, assuming I don't spend like 3 hours on Sigma. What is that? No. It wants me to ride the ice to go through there, I betcha. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're just gonna meander through, thanks. Alright, you. Flame Mammoth. Definitely susceptible to ice. And you know what? We're gonna go crazy. I'm gonna use a sub-tank. Hadouken! No! I Hadoukened him! Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, so yeah, he's not weak to that. Yeah, he's weak to this. He's not weak to ice at all. Silly me. I'm not gonna Hadouken a damn thing in this game. Also, this was a very silly episode of Bluey. Alright, Sigma. I don't know what... I don't know what... Homing torpedo, maybe? Or is this just another Mega Buster? I think this might just be a chameleon. Why is this one so much easier than the spider? I say as it kills me. I think I've got enough health that I don't need to use a thing just yet. Okay, now I will, though. I really don't want to have to fight the boss again. Alrighty, so that is all the secondary robot fights, and now it is just Sigma. Who, God bless, we've got a Sigma, we've got a Hadouken this damn dog, right? We're gonna Hadouken the dog. We must. There must be a dog Hadouken. Alright. Hi, Sigma. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. This is Sigma. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. He's gonna jump. Yeah! Get fucked! Electric Spark is the next one we need. Excellent job. I can see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a Hadoukener as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Are you going to get Hadouken too, or am I going to screw this up? I'm going to screw it up! Electric Spark? Okay. Well, that's exciting. Try that again. If we can get away from his first attack... Okay, so Dog's gonna jump over me, and then I can Hadouken him. Yeah, we heard you. Now he is going to charge at me. No way! Yeah! Whew. Hadouken level 2. Alright, stage 3. Now, I don't think I can Hadouken this guy. I can't Hadouken that. There's no way to Hadouken the final stage, but you can rolling shield him. This is when we use our... This is when we use all the tricks we got. Because this is the final boss. I think I've got enough. Shit, it's not what I wanted. Well, that's less than optimal. The plus side, you can farm these guys for their health, which is nice, but they only drop like 1, which kind of sucks. Like, you can actually use them to level up your... There we go, like the sub-tank, which unfortunately does not really help us. Like, having 1 sub-tank would be nice. But that would take forever, so I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, Honest Engine, we might end up just saying, well, here's YouTube, because we're really close to the end, and I don't want to... I don't really feel like grinding for a million years. This is just a fun evening sort of thing. We'll see. Woo! Hold on. Stop. He didn't jump. He didn't jump. I want to Hadouken you. Thank you. Okay, so now you... Same thing. I'm gonna jump over you like I did last time. Shit, that wasn't the right button. That wasn't the right button. Come on, what is the Hadouken? Why am I not doing it right? Am I screwing up the button combo? Or am I just... I have enough health, right? I don't wanna cheese the... I just... Why am I not doing it right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to kill him unless I get the Hadouken. Because I'm bad at the video game. We can do this. Dash jump over him. Oh, come on! Why did that not work? I just want to get to the next phase. We just need to get to the next phase. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about the save scumming. We're just so close. We're just so close. If we don't get it this time, then I think I might just load up the video. So we unfortunately are a bit low on shield. Like, that's ridiculous. Come on. I'm already at no health. Okay. Look at how good we are at the video game. Mmmmmmega Mmmmman X. Boss. Ending. Sigma. Sigma boss. Sigma balls. YouTube. Okay, here we go. Let's watch the pros do it because we're bad at video games. That deserves a boo. So this is how you beat the boss, right? Just maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe I needed to use the shield like powered up. Also, you can't even see what I'm seeing. No, it's not possible. I'm a Riploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Riploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. You're still exploding, guy. Like, you have a lot to say while your body is turning into mush. This is basically why Dr. Light put Mega Man into a chamber for 100 years, because this is the kind of destruction Mega Man can rot. For good, sure, but, you know, what if Mega Man decides he doesn't want to do this sort of thing anymore? What if he decides he wants to go to Bermuda? He wants to blow up Bermuda? The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored, but those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? I mean, no? Pretty sure that you had no option other than fighting, right? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. Yeah, probably like 9 times. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Shut up. What are you talking about? That's such a stupid line. Maybe only my gun knows. Yeah, how many X games are there? There's like at least 6, aren't there? Oh, that did put us right about at time. I'm actually glad that worked out. Next stream is on Tuesday. What are we doing on Tuesday? We're playing Minute. The month of M continues, and we're playing Minute, which I think is only like a 45 to 60 minute game. So if we end up being done early, we'll finish up My Friend Peppa Pig, which I started last year. The month of M continues. The month of M continues. It's exciting. Thanks, baby. You know what else is exciting? And the Zero series is basically a continuation of the story, except with Zero. And Zero, Row TV channel. Aw, that was exciting. No, probably no more Mega Man games for the rest of the month. I mean, not that I have a problem with Mega Man. I just have so many more M games. How are you, Coyote? I'm going to bed, Coyote. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll play some more minutes. And then on Thursday, we're going to do some Power Wash. I decided to switch up the schedule. We have a M-based Power Wash map to play, and that should be exciting. That, however, will be on Thursday. Next stream is on Tuesday. I'm going to bed. I'm a sleepy boy. We've been going since Friday. It's been a good time. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for watching Mmmmmmman X. We'll be back in 2 days. I love you. Bye. Mwah.
I want to let you folks know you've been a lousy audience. So get lost.